Hey guys, welcome back to T-Bone's Tech. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing the brand new Canon EOS 90D. So first off, this camera has a brand new 32.5 megapixel APS-C size sensor. This is going to be a huge upgrade over the 24 megapixel APS-C size sensor found in the Canon 90D, the older version of this 90D. It also is going to have 4K recording at 30 frames a second, and it's also going to have eye detect AF. These are going to be some really big and substantial upgrades over the Canon 80D. Also, this Canon 90D is supposedly going to have much better dynamic range, so I'm definitely interested to test this out. So taking a look at the box, we can see it is very short, but definitely very long and wide. Definitely very different than a normal Canon camera box. But that being said, let's just pop up the top and see what's inside. So it looks like the first thing that we're going to be greeted with is going to be our Canon warranty information here. We'll pop this to the side. Then we're going to have our very thick user manual for this camera. Definitely very thick. It's going to come in English, French, and Spanish. Again, we'll put that to the side. So next up, we're going to have our Canon 90D battery charger. This is going to charge our LP-E6 batteries, the same batteries that were found in cameras like the Canon EOS R or the older version of this camera, the Canon 80D. And it's definitely nice to see here on the Canon 90D. And the next thing we are going to see here is our Canon 90D camera strap. I never use this, but it definitely looks very cool and very nice. I really like the look. So again, we'll put that to the side. And next we are going to see our Canon LP-E6 battery. I definitely have 1,000 of these things, but it's definitely nice to have a brand new one with this camera. Then we're going to see this plastic divider. We'll just take this off and then put that to the side right here. And then the last thing we have here is going to be the actual camera itself. So here is our Canon 90D. It looks very nice and fresh. Definitely looks and feels very similar to my Canon 80D. It seems to be about the same build quality. Everything seems to feel pretty nice on my first impressions. We're going to have a very nice flip out tilt screen right here, which is going to be a little bit chunkier than something found on something like the Canon SL3. It's going to be a little chunkier, and it's going to be built a little bit more solid than the Canon SL3 or something like that. All the controls on this Canon 90D seem very similar to the controls found on the Canon 80D. The biggest difference is going to be the addition of this joystick control right here on the brand new Canon 90D that was not found on the Canon 80D. Usually these joysticks are found on more premium and high-end cameras like the Canon 5D series, so it's really nice to see it here on the Canon 90D. This camera also does feature a very nice top deck display, which is very good to use in low light or when it's very dark outside and you don't want the screen to blind you or mess up your night vision. Taking a look at the front of the camera, we can see our mount here, and here we can see it's an APS-C mount, so we can mount EFS or EF lenses on this camera. So we just mount a L lens to this camera really fast. And when you have a EF lens mounted to this camera, there's going to be a 1.6 times crop factor applied. So here on the brand new Canon 90D, the buttons on the mode dial are going to be raised, which is actually going to be really cool. They're going to feel very nice and premium. And honestly, it just feels very nice and premium compared to the Canon 80D, which is just going to be smooth. As you guys can see here on the top, the Canon 90D and the Canon 80D are going to basically have all the exact same buttons here on the front of the camera. So taking a look at the back, we can see that most of the buttons are going to be located in the exact same section, except for the joystick, which is going to move a couple of these buttons around on the Canon 90D, but everything is going to be very familiar, and there's not going to be a big learning curve when you upgrade from the Canon 80D to the Canon 90D. As far as inputs go, the 90D is going to have a microphone jack. It's also going to have a headphone jack, so you can record external audio along with a wired shutter release. And then we're going to have our USB port, which is going to be a USB-C port, and our HDMI port. As far as pricing goes, the Canon 90D cost me $1,200 on Amazon, and I will be leaving a link in the description down below where you guys can check out this camera on Amazon. They usually have the best deals. I'm really excited about the brand new Canon 90D because, as some of you guys know, the Canon 80D was my go-to camera for a couple of years until I had to upgrade to something with 4K, so upgraded to the Canon M50, then I bought the Canon EOS R, and then I also have the Canon EOS RP. The video that you guys are seeing right now is being filmed with the Canon EOS R. It's really one of my favorite cameras right now, but I'm definitely very excited about this Canon 90D, so I'm going to be making tons of video tests, and of course I'm going to make my review, and I'm also going to do a hands-on comparison between the Canon 90D and the Canon 80D. So if you guys are interested in that video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified when I release new videos to this YouTube channel. But that's all I got for you guys in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.